Good afternoon, student. Today we discuss the second topic, classification, class system of classification. So, in the system of classification, first of all, you understand the who discovered the classification. Last topic we have discussed the AP de Candolle. He first described the system of classifications. So, we are studying here in this topic. This is the system of classification comparative account of various classifications. So regarding first artificial classification, you understand the word artificial classification. According to the system, plants are classified on the basis of one or few convenient characteristics. So first, Theophrastus in 317 BC to 285 BC, that's called the father of botany in ancient ages, in his book of Historia Plantarum classified about 418 plants into trees, shrubs, undershrubs and herbs. They observed second scientist is also very fast works in botany or various vast works, that is the Linus. So it is described in 1777 to 1778 Middle Ages in the Carolus Linus, called as the father of taxonomy. Don't be misunderstanding or disconfusing who is the father of classification, or who discovered the first terms of classification, is that is the which one is the AP de Candolle. Second, who is the father of botany, that is the Theophrastus is the father of botany in ancient ages. And who is the father of taxonomy? Is the father of taxonomy is called as the Carl Linnaeus, that described the sexual plant in the plant classification details, so which were published in a Species Plantarum in 1753. He took into the considerations and nature and number of stamens and carpels, means so this the system is a very important first system, which name is system, which one is the natural classification. So that's called as the modern classification, that's also called as the modern classification. So this, according to the system, overall resemblance, all importance character of plants are taken into the considerations. So first system is the natural system. First system is the natural system, modern classification. According to the resemblance, all important characters of plants are taken into the considerations. In this system, Bantham and Hookers are involved in 1862 to 1883, gave a most important system of classification of angiosperm and published their 3-volume, which one is the Genera Plantarum. They described a total 202 families. So Bantham and Hooker divided plant kingdom into 2 subkingdoms. You know very well. First one is the Cryptogamia. It includes non-flowering plants. Second subkingdom, that is the Phanerogamia. It includes flowering plants. So next the subkingdoms included, you understand here, and the subkingdoms, which one is the Dicotyledon, class Dicotyledon, then class Gymnosperm, class Monocotyledons, and class Dicotyledon, in again further divided into the subclass Polypetally. Polypetal, you know very well the term, that is the petals free. So the subkingdom included 2 classes. You again word, the first Dicotyledony, second Gymnospermy, then Monocotyledony, then Dicotyledony, further divided into the 2 subclass, which one is the Polypetals, means petals free. So there are observed in natural system, that is the study of Bantham and Hooker, they observed series, first series, which one is the Thalamiflory series, which is the order Ranels, means example Ranunculaceae. There are including family total 8 families. Second family Deciflory family, order 7. So that is the Granaceae family, including total 10 families. Examples, one of the 10 families, that is the Rutaceae family. What is it? Is the one of the example of that is the series of disc flori. Next next is the series, that is the calcifori. Calcifori, that is the in this series we observed sepals are fused or free. Sometimes these sepals are they are fused with ovary. So the sepals are arranged in one or two orals and ovary is usually inferior. Understand the one by one every family, every series. In the calcifori, sepals are fused, means sepals are not different, they are fused with each other. So they fused with ovary also. So sepals are arranged in one or two orals, that is the sepals of arrangement, that is the one or two orals. So ovary is usually inferior. You understand, inferior, superior, ovary. Last year you study very well in the first semester, superior ovary, inferior ovary. You understand these terms. So order 11, so these are ovary is usually inferior in observed in a series of calciflori. Total 11 orders. Roselles, then family total 9. Example, Leguminaceae, then Conocaceae, that is the some examples of calcifloraceae family. Then series. Then next see phylogenic system. These are the all observed in the Bentham Hooker system. Then next system of the classification, which one is the phylogenic system. In the system of we are studying you and you are, we are not studying in depth in the part of classification system. Just overall we just discuss about the what is the natural system, what is the artificial system, what is the phylogenic system. Just we are the studying here, not in depth, but you are the just studying all about the common part or on just a definition or just a terminology of the classification system. Not in depth, we are just overall a review of the system. You understand? Then further we discuss one by one in a details. So phylogenic system, in the system are based on evolutionary and genetically techniques, means tendings of the plants. Some important phylogenic systems are follows. You know very well. First the angular and parietal. In 1884, in 1930, they formulated a detailed classification and published in 23 volumes, that is the Dinucleolychens flagellin families. So next one of the scientists which studies the second after angular and parietal studies, which is Hutchinson in 1959. He published his book of families flowering plants in volume number 1 dicotyledon and volume number 2 is monocotyledon. He divided angiosperm into 411 families. You understand very well. So dicotyledon groups divides lignose into 146 family, and second division herbaceae total 96 family. After next topic or after further discuss, we are studying in the depth of every family, which family included, which characters are they are observed in the particular family, how they describe of why this plant is particular going to the particular family. We are every point discuss after sometimes just we are just a review of the particular group or classification. So in the first group, the class Monocotyledoni, there are three subgroups, that is the Calciflori, Chlorofloris and Gummiflori. You understand the group of Monocotyledoni, you observe three parts, that is the Calciflori, then Chloroflori, then third Gummiflori. You can understand after some times we can discuss with the detail. Just to now understand that is the family, which family are included in the classification system, which groups are included in classification system, who are work on the particular classification system. In this topic we are just introducing part. So next one is the A.L. Takhtajan in 1961 in his book of system of phylogeny of flowering plants classified angiosperm, that is the Magnolophyta, the outline of classification. We are in just a study of outline. Who is the angular and parietal study, which is study, which is instant study, then taktajan study. We are comparative who work, how it work, what is the criteria of the particular work of every scientist. So we are just outline of every scientist or comparatively work study of the particular classification system who one is the described in his own book. So in the A.L. Takhtajan in 1967, a book of system of phylogeny, the flowering plants are classified of angiosperm. Magnolophyta, the outline of classification as follows: division Magnolophyta of angiospermy, then class Magnolati means dicotyledons. They divide into the 7 subclasses, 15 suborders, 20 orders. So that is the difference parts. So next, unit of classification. You know very well that is the basic part of unit of classification. In modern classification, plant kingdom divided in certain phyla. Each phylum is divided into the class, and each this the means the here phylum arthropoda taken as example. Phylum, first phylum plant kingdom divided into the 20 phyla. The suffix phylum in either Ophyta or Mycota. The last phylum in Anthiophyta. Second class, you know the phylum is divided into the class means suffix usually that is the AE. You know very well after every family you can you can find AE, Leguminaceae, AE. Then phylum Anthophyta has only single class angiospermy. Then subclass, which one is the in modern classification, class is further divided into the subclass, class angiospermy, in divided into the 2 subclasses, that is the dicotyledony and monocotyledony. Series, you know very well the series is a subclass is divided into the more than one series. So in order, next point is you know very well order. Thus the main part of classification, that is the suffix, is the ALS. In every order you can find ALS. After order of the every plant you can find the word suffix is the ALES. In each order, one or more families are included on the basis of similarities and dissimilarities in their specific character. So this is the smaller and important unit of taxon in which plants of one or more than one genre are included. Its suffix, that is the ACAE, means that is the family. Before 1 minute you study the how to the suffix, that is the family. Then genus, each family has one or more genera. Generic nomenclature is important, so that is the genus. Then species is the smallest unit of taxonomical classification. It is the first letter denoted by small letter. Okay, thank you sir. Thank you all of students.